Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Gizmo Joe. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Anker Soundbuds Slim. These are Bluetooth in-ear headphones that are super cheap and get really good reviews on Amazon. So I picked mine up from Amazon for about $25.99 US. That is really cheap when you consider that they're Bluetooth, they're water resistant, they have about a 7-hour playtime, and they have I don't know how many thousands of reviews, but it's well over 4.5 stars out of 5. So that's pretty good. Now, I'm going to do a bit of an unboxing to show you guys what is in the box and how it looks, but it's a bit disingenuous because I've already opened these and I've already tried them out for the purposes of this review because you guys can't really hear the sound quality of these headphones, so you're just going to have to take my word for it. But anyway, when you take a look at the box is pretty small. It, looks alright. You look on the back, the choice of 20 million happy users. I don't know how true that is. And it's got an 18-month warranty, so pretty good. Now, Anker is usually known, I think, for, portable chargers and things like that, but they make pretty much everything nowadays. So they got headphones. I bought my parents for Christmas the Eufy robot vacuum, which is made by Anker. It's like a sub-brand or something like that. So, alright, there's nothing in there. So in the box you get this sort of thing. But anyway, Anker is definitely making moves, and they make really good products that are pretty cheap. So let's get all this stuff out of here, and then we can kind of sort through what everything is. So we got that. I'm assuming those are the headphones, and that's it. So I'll put that off to the side. So let's see. We have a micro USB cable. That's obviously going to be to charge the headphones. It looks like in here you have an extra pair or a different set of the little prong things. So like you'll see these guys, they're kind of marketed as a potential athletic sort of Bluetooth headphone because these things are supposed to fit into the contours of your ear and prevent them from slipping out or whatever, and they're water resistant, but they're only IPX5, I believe, so I guess a little bit of sweat won't hurt them, but you're definitely not going to drop these in any water or anything because they will not make it. So let's see, so you got an extra pair of those. We got some more, looks like headphone-y things. So again, most headphones come with these sort of things. Here's different earbuds for different size ears and all that sort of stuff. So you can play around with these and mess around and see which ones feel the most comfortable to you. But for me, I'm just going to keep chugging along here. So in here, you basically have some safety instructions, etc., etc. So maybe read that, maybe don't, I don't know. Are you happy? Not happy? This looks like maybe a warranty cards, so that's kind of cute. Whatever, nothing there. Now here's the owner's manual. It's going to be in a bunch of different languages, so that's why it's so thick, but to familiarize yourself with the controls, how to pair it to your device, etc., etc. Now I'm pretty familiar with Bluetooth headphones. I haven't been too impressed with the ones I've bought in the past because, I've bought some no-name cheapies, and those of you who've been watching the channel for a while know that I bought a pair number of months ago, probably about a year ago now, the X2Ts that were just terrible. So I've been looking to get some earbuds now for a while that were Bluetooth. So that's how I ended up with these guys, because I always like a bargain. So as like I said, $26. But these are the headphones. It comes in this nice little it's got a texture sort of pouch to it. So it sort of feels like suede almost. But it's one of these cases where you have to push the corners there, and then it pops open, and then you get your headphones inside. So, like I said, I've already listened to these, but we'll just quickly run through sort of the build quality. Alright, now first of all, the little Bluetooth, or the earbuds here, and the little things that hold the headphones in your ears are actually quite comfortable. They're very, very soft rubber. I didn't really feel them at all in my ear, which is handy. Now, you may have noticed that the two earbuds are kind of connected together. That's because they are magnetized. So, these guys will click together so, you don't lose them or one gets hung up on something else or whatever, or damage them, etc. So, I thought that was quite a nice feature. The cables are rubberized, so they do feel pretty premium. However, I probably would have preferred like a fabric weave over them, because I find that when I do put them in the little pouch, sometimes they do get tangled. I mean, it's a small complaint, but as you can see, these guys do have a cord, so they're meant to loop around the back of your neck. So these aren't really true wireless, I guess, if you're, talking about the AirPods or something like that, something that is really truly wireless. These guys do have a cord that connects them, but I didn't have much luck with the X2Ts, which again are the kind of separate earbuds that don't have a cord that connects them, so I wanted to try something a little bit different. Anyway, like I said, these guys are marketed as a sort of quasi-athletic one, so again, because of the wires around your neck, if, one falls out, you're not going to lose it. So I think that's handy. And to be honest with you, while wearing this thing, the wire didn't really bother me. This tag I'll probably cut off because this thing was kind of like scraping the back of my neck or whatever, which was kind of annoying, but other than that, it wasn't really that big of a deal. So, like I said, everything feels pretty premium. The actual earbuds themselves are metal, and again, they are magnetized. So, coming down here to your little controller here, in order to pair this device with your phone, to put it in pairing mode, you just hold the play button for, I think, a couple seconds, and then you have your volume up and down. Now, you charge this device with this tiny, super tiny, little cover there, and there is your micro USB port to use your cable. Just plug it in there and charge it up. Now, I haven't had the opportunity to see how long it takes to charge it fully because I haven't actually drained these fully. I didn't charge them at all, actually. So I got them out of the box. I started using them for a couple hours, and they lasted, and I think they still got about half a battery. So when they say 7 hours, I believe it. I haven't had a chance to fully test that yet. Now, some of the Amazon reviews, people said that they didn't get the playtime that was advertised, and maybe they just got a dud, but it seemed like the overwhelming majority of people on Amazon seemed really, really happy with this particular product. Now, let's get on to the sound quality. So I listened to some songs I had on my phone. I listened to YouTube. I listened to podcasts. So I feel like I got a nice variety of different sounds. Now, what I can say about this is that the bass, while it's quite good, it's not super heavy. So if you're the type of person who, kind of likes the beat style, like where the bass is just blowing everything else out of the water, these probably aren't the headphones for you. Or if you listen to a lot of, EDM or electronic music, something that's very bass heavy, you might want to look elsewhere. Now, like I said, for my purposes, what I thought the bass that this guy is able to produce made a nice rounded sort of sound. Like I said, it's not going to blow you away, but it's quite good. Now, the mids and the highs in this particular device I thought were really, really good. The sound was really clear. Volume-wise, it got quite loud. I mean, too loud at the highest volume. I had to turn it down. So these guys can crank out a decent sound. Now, again, it all depends on what sort of music you listen to and what you sort of prefer when you listen to music. So that's going to be up to you, whether or not you like them. But I think that these guys are fantastic value for money. I've only had them for a little while, so I haven't really put them through the paces. I haven't really tested the water resistance or, gone for a jog with them or anything like that. But I can say that I was walking around with them in my house, in my ear, doing stuff, and I had no issues, cooking and, typing on my computer. I mean, moving around, and these things were fine. They were not getting in the way. The cord wasn't getting in the way. They didn't fall out of my ears, so they were very, very comfortable. One of the other things I just want to quickly mention before we wrap up is the Bluetooth range on these guys. Now, most people have their phone on them when they're running or whatever, so that's not really going to be a huge issue. But the Bluetooth headphones that I've had in the past often had a very crummy range. But these guys, I was able to leave my phone upstairs in my parents' kitchen, walk all the way downstairs into their basement, into the unfinished portion of their basement, mind you, and the sound didn't cut out once. It was only when I walked from one end of the house to the other that, I started to get a little bit of clipping, but, I was really impressed with the overall range and its ability to get the Bluetooth signal through the walls and doors, etc. of my parents' house. So, like I said, these are the Anker Soundbuds Slim. You can pick them up for about $25, $26 on Amazon, and I think that they're a really good value. So if you're looking for Bluetooth headphones that won't break the bank, that fit in your ear, that you can maybe go for a jog in or whatever, that still boast pretty good sound quality, these are the guys to get. Seal of approval. Anyway, that's going to do it for this week. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and yeah, comment. Let me know what you think. If you got a pair, or if you think there's a better pair out in the market, I'm always looking to buy new stuff. But anyway, that's going to do it for this week. This is Gizmo Joe, signing off.